Hi everybody. This is the first card, our Zentangle card using our masks. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn that down. Never mind. Just using an old scrappy piece to start with. I have my Whisper White piece down fairly straight. Now I'm going to use some washi tape. Just try and get this stuck down fairly straight. Doesn't really matter if this isn't straight. This is pretty easy because I just want to go either side. So if I put my washi tape on either side, it shouldn't move. Alright. I'm using jade green for mine. I did one in the green and the fresh freesia, and I love it. But I thought I don't want all my cards the same, so I'm going to use some polished pink this time. Just basically adding colour. As much or as little as you like. Probably don't want too much because the Zentangle won't stand out if we have too much. Where am I going to go there? Kind of probably want to go just here. Doesn't really matter, just make up your own pattern, and I'm trying to copy off mine. But it's a different mask because I grabbed the wrong one. We have an old one that's stripy as well, and I had this done, and that was the first one I grabbed. So then I had to think again, didn't I? Just make that corner there green. It's probably not going to be the same as my other one, but that doesn't matter. I'll just leave that there in case I need a bit more. I don't want to pick up the purple one that I had out. Sort of tossing up whether I wanted to do another purple one or pink, but decided I'd go with the pink. Okay. This was the easiest way that I could think of to get across this technique without being too laborious. Yeah, well, it's not really laborious, it's quite relaxing really, but it kills my back to sit here for too long in one spot. Probably all a bit the same like that. So this is a fairly quick version. If you don't know what Zentangle is, go on Pinterest or Safari or somewhere and on the net somewhere and have a look once we're done. Did that move? Now I'm not sure whether it's best to might leave the mask in place while I do the Zentangle this time. Just to see the difference. I did take it off when I did the other one. I just really want to see though whether I've covered enough. I suppose I can do that after anyway, can't I? Doesn't matter when I take it off, and then if I put it back on again, I can get it in the same place and do a bit more again. So you need a black marker. What did I do with mine? Is that it there? I don't think that's black, is it? Oh yeah, I've put it back in the wrong place. Never mind. So I'll go to I'm copying off two cards here because I'm using the fine end because, as I said, I did the other one first. I'm not going to cover all of the lines. I'm just going to choose, say, this one this one to this one. I've got mine on a different angle, of course, than what I did my other one, but that's okay. It's just a matter of what you're able to fit in. So I might try and copy off the first one I did and see how I go. If you like doodling, you will like this class. Don't worry if you make a mistake. Once it's finished, no one's going to know except you, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Can you all see what I'm doing? Probably can't. I'll take my pen away so you can see. And if you don't have a black marker, you could probably just use a biro. I'll just take my hand off so you can see what I'm doing. See that? So just continue. Doesn't have to be evenly spaced. Just try and relax and have a bit of fun. Another one here. See, I went a bit whoopsie there, but that doesn't matter. Go the other side. On my other one, I coloured in the whole middle. Maybe I should do that. That's looking a bit better, I think. Yeah, so you can change your mind as you go along. Go back and colour those in, because I thought that looked better. There we go. Another little half moon, or half circle, probably. Probably would have been better if I had have had this all done and just showed you a little bit of it, wouldn't it? Never mind. I don't think it's going to take that long. Although my first one, I thought it was taking forever. Because my back wasn't very good when I did it. Your back kills you. You can get up and have a stretch. You're only at home, so you can do whatever you like. You guys will probably come up with some fantastic doodles. I do doodle when I'm on the phone, but I don't always make a nice pattern. It's just crazy scribbling, really. You can also use, if you've got any journaling pens, they work well too. Anything fine-ish and black. Has to be black. Now, can I fit another 2 in or just 1? Just got to straighten up my lines there. My eyes are a bit tired. Been concentrating a bit today because this is the day I did my July class. But while I'm in the swing of it, I may as well get the video done, and then you guys can decide whether you want to do it and when. Oh, I think I've gone the other side on that one, haven't I? On those ones? Never mind, that might be where the sentiment goes. Now, these narrow ones were a little bit narrower than the ones that I originally did, so can I, yeah, can. Just doing little crisscrosses in here. Easy. Oh, I know, the first one I did, I was going to use a different mask, but it was tricky, and I'll show you it. I've done another couple. I'll show you when we're done here. You can. I was going to do that and I ran out of time. You can just trace around a circle and section it off and do Zentangles in it. I did one a while ago. We didn't do a class, but we had a little elephant, but we don't have any stamps that, like, how can I explain, that are just a shape at the moment, so it's a bit limiting as to what I could do. Now, what have I done there? Do something that's narrow. Let's do just some lines. Oh, and I think I've forgotten to get my stamp pad, but that's okay. I can be relaxed because I can just edit the video and edit out these bits where I forgot to get things. And I shouldn't have said anything. Then you wouldn't have known, would you? I don't know whether I've got any green there, have I? Have now. Now another tricky bit to do this bit here too. What did I do there? Kind of did little squiggly. It's a bit hard to do much with these little tiny lines. What am I going to do? Might just do kind of squiggly things. They get a bit unswiggled by the time I get to the end. I guess my hand gets a bit tired. Anyway, you get the idea. And I've done... What else have I done? Looks like I've cheated there and I haven't done. I've just done the same thing. Okay. Alright, we might do just these lines again because it's easier. How many thick ones did I do? Just 2. So we might do something in the thick one and that might be about it. See what it looks like. I can always add some dots if it looks a bit silly. Now the bigger one, what am I going to put there? Well, that looks all right. So I've got room to do that one. I'll just do that. So do some circles with dots and some lines. Circle with a dot. You see I'm not being careful. I'm just going for it. Strange without an audience. Just thought I'd do it this way so that I can cope with anything that crops up before we move. Okay, I think that might be all good. What have I done there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've done 8 there. Goodness me. All right, let's see, what can I do here? Might just do little dots along here. Not much room to do anything else other than little dots and little lines. It's just something different though. There's no stamping, as you notice, on here yet. We're just using all our tools. I'm going to be embossing soon. Emboss our sentiment on some black cardstock. And then we're pretty much done. Now, what can I do there? I'll do some more little crosses. As I said, you can leave the mask on or take it off. I'll show you both of these once I've done this, so you can see the difference. On my second one, I took the mask away, and I have actually ruled some lines after I've finished the one using this mask. Long way to the end. I needed another circle there. And maybe I could do something here too. Maybe I can do this. I think it's wide enough to do that with. And we'll go the other side. And again, no rhyme or reason. That one was a bit close. Never mind. Three, 4. Okay. Just colour in that one. Nearly there. Just about crashed that line. Okay, I won't put the lid on that just yet. I actually probably should see if I've got enough colour on there, shouldn't I? Before I remove it completely. Leave that on there for a second. I just might do the same as what I did on my other one. I just might rule some lines either side of these little ones, just to add a little bit of interest. If I can get the lines straight, should be able to with a ruler. Same on this one. I think I've gone a bit crooked there though. And I'll do these ones too. Oops. You don't have to do this, I just thought it might add a little something, a little bit of texture. Actually, do I want to continue that? Maybe not, because they're a little bit on the crooked side, and it might accentuate that, my big fatter ones. You can decide whether you want to do the lines or not. See, they're a bit wiggly, but that's not too bad. I can put my pen away now. And my ruler. Now, where's my... It just goes on there like that. I'm a silly goose. There we go. I can use that bit for another card. Alright. I do need this. My top plate. And my mini boss. Like to get the dots out before I put it away so it's ready for the next use. This bit pokey one. Yep, that's all good. So that was colour and contour. What did I do? Oh, there it is. Black bit. Get a little duster. Whoops. I think it's here. Alright. Dust that off and find some mark. This little stamp that says you are amazing. We'll just clean that first. Now I've set that on there, so that's not going to be good. Just to make sure that it's going to stamp. Where did I put my little mat? Yeah. This will also make sure that it's going to stamp properly. Not too shabby. Clean new. a sec when I know if this is going to be working all right. I need those brushes again, so I won't put them away just yet. I might use my tweezers if I can find them, because it's going to be a bit tricky to hold on to while I'm embossing. It says you're absolutely amazing. I have a little bit of a couple of dotty things there that I don't want. That's better. That away. Don't need that again. Heat tool. And while I'm doing that, you can cast your eyes on, I'm going to put it around the wrong way for you again, and on these ones that I've done. This was the one that I was originally going to do, but it was really quite tricky and tedious to do all of those little triangle things. It was very time consuming and I was getting very frustrated. I had some sticky stuff on it. Luckily it was only on the back. So I'll show you them properly in a sec. Where's our main card is here. Now where did I make that boo-boo? See, I can't even see now. Yes, I can. It was here. So if I put that over there, you're not going to see, are you? And I had the jade ribbon. Got it out. Now I've lost it, have I? Goodness me. Oh, here it is. No, that's gold. What did I do with it? Ah, here, it's rolled away. I can put that on with some dimensionals. Actually, I might put this onto the front with some dimensionals first. You don't have to pop it up, but I decided I would. Give it a bit of texture. Could be using my edge ones, couldn't I? Right. And I could be using my black ones. These off. Stand up so I've got some sort of show of getting it straight. There we go. I can pop this one on as well. Dimensionals away so I know where they are when I need them next time. Put that over my boo-boo. And I just tied a knot in this jade and gold trim. Sort of like a faux bow. Now where's my scissors? Turning this thing around and I don't want to knock my iPad over. In my room doing this because the Olympic Games are on out in the lounge room. I just think the noise of the TV is a bit distracting. That's a smaller bow than I had last time, or faux bow, but that'll do. I'll give you guys a longer bit. That's if you guys have got this colour. I just love this colour for this technique, so I might have to check with you. Well, I don't really have to check with you. Oh, well, you can use whatever colour you like, can't you? Because it doesn't matter. Oh, well, it does, because you've got to have the ink. You've got to have the ink, but if I give you... What am I saying? If I give you the wrong colour... Oh, it's not going to work, is it? I know Rhonda has, but I don't know if any of the other guys got last year's in colours. You're all waiting because of the purple posy mix-up, weren't you? And then nobody got them, except for Rhonda and I. Sure where I want that. I have to trim that off a bit too. It's a bit long on one end. And I used gold. I used black embellishments on that one, but you know, with the gold in the ribbon, because the ribbon was a bit of an afterthought, I thought, well, I could have used gold. So I'm going to use up some of these ones on mine. I think I'll see what it looks like. Might look really wrong, but we don't know till we try, do we? Hard to know where to put them. Where's my other one so I can copy? Where did I put this? I put one down there and two up there. Okay. I might put one there. And two up here. These ones are discontinued, but I'm going to use them up. Just do that, I think. It's next to the ribbon, so it says I match because I've got gold in my ribbon, doesn't it? Sort of. Okay. And I could just do a corner, couldn't I? How am I going to do that? I do that, and then I can cheat because I'll know which corner I used and I won't use it again. I haven't got that stuck on the paper, have I? And in that corner. There. And I just might go pink. And pink on there. I'll try not inking this up. See how we go. No, it didn't work. I needed it a bit darker. See what that looks like. And it doesn't matter if you don't go right to the edges. I like that. I'm going to, oops, don't go in the ink. I'm going to actually flip that over. Use a different corner. See, it's amazing how you work things out. Work that out just by doing this here right now. And then we can wash this, put it under the tap and wash it and dry it for next time. I might do the green first this time. You could do it lightly all over the card if you wanted to. see what we've got here. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not as nice as the envelope, but anyway, we can't be here all day. So close these up. Pop that away because I didn't need to use that. That's going to be cleaned. Put these away so that I don't contaminate them. Put these away. Now we just need to put our insert in. Doing the same thing as it did this afternoon. Keep saying it's interrupted, but it doesn't really do anything. Doesn't do anything to the broadcast. Just pauses it, I think. Okay, there's that, and there's that. So that was, let me think, that was the one I did with the other mask. So I'll show you that, but I'm going to put that away. And that was with the Fresh Freesia. I love those two colours together too. And this is my turtle one. I've actually embossed that like the ones I did last night. And I've Zentangled my turtle instead of stamping him. Really happy with that one. We could have done that one, I guess. But I already had this one worked out. And this one I love. But as I said, it was my first one. And I've shifted the mask and just done with the Gorgeous Grape. Done over it again so that I've got like a different look. I just had it black and then I wasn't happy, so I fiddled until I was happy. And just the twine around, that gives it a bit of a lift as well. So I'm really happy with that one. But I thought to do all that for a class, for me to do all that, was a bit tedious. And this is the one I did with the same as this, although it looks like I've embossed them. Yeah, I have. I haven't embossed the one I did tonight, but I showed you that so you know how to do that. I forgot that I did that. Anyway, you can choose whether you want to emboss it or not. I've just done little squiggles, and they're not perfect, but when you look at the whole card, you don't know that they're not perfect, do you? That's that one. Take some photos of those after. Now, what's our next one? Oh no, our next one is, oops, pretty simple, I think. Haven't done it yet, so I don't know if it's pretty simple. Where's the greeting I had? Just going to see whether this works or not. Yeah, I think it will. Let me just have a fiddle here. I think I'll put some, I should change this mat over to bring in a cleaner one. Hoping I don't lose anything. This one I've cased from somewhere. I just spotted it before I didn't have a third card done, and I thought, what am I going to do? Because online makes it a little bit more difficult because you guys don't have the stamps. I don't have these stamps either. What do I do with my snail? So I'm going to put, I might put the snail on here, I think. I'm going to position that where I want it. And you'll see my pot snipped a bit close at the top, but that was because I ran off track when I went to cut it off. So actually, can we lift it up a little bit? Just a tiny bit we can. I just want to see if this sentiment is going to work first. It's going to be there. That's going to be there. And if I put that there, and that there, yeah, that'll be cool. So I'll dry that off. maybe down a bit. That's not straight. Maybe that is. Oops. Oh, what are you doing? So we'll try that on our scratch paper before we try it for real. Yep, that's pretty good. I want it a bit darker. There we go. I'm not taking it off just yet. I don't like shifting things till I've finished the whole card, just in case. Just in case I need to go again, then I don't have to position it all over again, do I? Right. Now. Okay. Let's put this baby together. I might use wet glue. I don't know whether this is a mistake or not. We'll find out. I just figured if I could get this straight, and I figured this might be the easiest way to do this. I don't like piecing bits and pieces together, but I was running low on, because I've used this for the last card, our turtle come plants one. I used a lot of this because I didn't particularly like this one, but I do like the brickwork one, so I don't have much left. I could always get some more, I know, but if I could use it up, that would be even better. So make sure that's pretty straight. Just out, just a fraction. Just gonna, what have I got? No, I've got it the right. When you get yours, just make sure that you use, I think it was 10 by 9, I think is what I cut it out. Just make sure you've got it in the right, oh come on, get out. The right orientation, otherwise I think you'll work that out when you go to stick it on. It's not going to fit one way, is it? That was just a fraction, I think, too wide. Now I've cut it off, it's not. This is why I don't like doing this. Yeah, that's pretty good. So long as I can get it pretty good once I've got the glue on. That's the worry. And if it's pretty good, it should be straight, technically. It's just a fraction out as well. A little trimmer, where's that? tiny bit off that too, because it's just a bee's whisker out, like longer. How did I do? Oops, that way, isn't it? Yep, perfect. Just a really simple little card. Where am I going to put that? I go down a bit. Yeah, I like that. It's cute. I might pop up the plant. Where did I have that? Up a bit higher, didn't I? I think. Pop the plant up like that. With dimensionals. Might need some little ones too. I'm really liking this set. Might even have to get it. I'll put a dimensional where that's joined so that it stays joined. Put some little ones here, either side. Might put a little one up the top. And up the top here. And maybe there. Or there. Yeah, maybe there as well. I can fit it so it doesn't show. Yep. Got it. Let's grab a bin. Got my wet wipe in my other bin, so it's stuck to my finger. Yeah, I think I've got that on top of that. I have. Get off there. There we go. Don't stick to my finger. I just need another dimensional overload or what. I think I still do need another one just there. And I see a gap here. And I think I can see that. Oh, I've got, it's the backing. Not going to stick if I don't get that off, is it? At least it wasn't the dimensional showing, that's the main thing. Is that where I want it? It's going to have to be now. I think it might be a little bit crooked. Maybe down a bit. What I need is something like maybe this. If it's going to play nice. Then I can see it's not going to play nice because I've got sticky on there. No, you're not going to play nice, are you? I need some tweezers or something. Tweezers. There we go. Just so I can see where it's landing. And if I like it. Yeah. Yeah, happy with that. Dimensionals back. And grab some bling. What are we going to put? Just put these away from before. So I could not find that one that jumped away. So we could put either of these. We might put the green though, although I tend to use them all the time. But there's a lot of brown on this card, so maybe we will go with the green. Oh, come on. I might just put them, these jolly things, they don't like to pick up with this sometimes, do they? They go all around the show. I might just put them on there, because if I put them anywhere else, I think they're going to disappear. So now, because I don't have this set, I know most of you have. Where is it? I did get it out. What do I do with it? Yeah, here it is. Most of you have the Forever Fern, so the leaf that is actually I was going to use. No, I'm not going to now. It'll take too much time. Is that? Need a bigger block. Need a bigger block. Is there one in the middle of that? I think there is. Where are they? It's the same. I thought there was a size in between. There's not. Go, and did I bring myself an inside? No. It's alright, I've got one here. It's just leaves, right? So we can do whatever we like with our leaves. This is one of those distinctive stamps. Oh, I've got my envelope there. What am I doing? Yeah, I knew that. I was thinking it was a new one. Oops. See what I did there? We'll just go over it. I must not have inked up properly. I'll pop this in here. Put my name on the back, actually, while I'm going. I didn't do that on the last one, did I? I think you're all going to like this because you love the one that I did this afternoon. If you're watching this when the class goes live, you'll be thinking, what is she talking about? I'm talking about July the 31st, the card I did, the cards we did in our live class that day. That either way, couldn't I? Maybe I'll put it that way so it looks like they're coming out of a plant. Okay, so that's that one. Let's bring back in the one that's a bit dirty already. I might bring back in that one actually that I used before. But first, lucky I remembered, first I'm going to do my envelope and my outside because I'm going to have to, what am I looking for? Oh, no, I don't need embossing powder. What are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I use the mask to do some snowflakes on my inside and my envelope. Before I do that, because it's going to have to be washed when I do that. So on our inside, you've got a snowflake stamp, you could use that. And I'm using the Fresh Freesia. You don't have to be asking people what colours they want, because no use me giving you the freezer if you don't have that colour, is there? What is that looking like? Yeah, not too shabby. So because I've used that section, I'm going to turn it around and use a different section here, I think. Not sure if that's the same section or not, but it won't matter because I'm only using one colour here. Not two, so they're not going to get muddy on me. Okay. Right, I don't think I need to wipe that. Just show you this, and then I've got to go dunk this in the sink. Very quickly, spreading it. Should have used a different colour for this one, shouldn't I? Oops, I need to rid of that. Let's take that off there. I just need to take that off there. I just need to go rinse these. Okay, all right. Close that up. I should have left it open, but I was rushing. Right. Take that off that yucky paper, and that can go out. And this is quite a simple card. It's gonna, not that it really matters, just get that off the edges a bit, although I don't suppose it matters. And where is my poinsettia stamp set? You don't have the poinsettia, most of you do. The guys that did the Christmas one last year, this is the one we use. There are a ton of stamps in the new mini that are Christmas, that has got this, that have got, get your tongue around the words, that have got this Merry Christmas. Didn't actually grab the ribbon out. You can help me look for ribbon. I got a bit distracted. Oh, is that a mark on there? It's got to go that way. Is that straight? I don't know, is it? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Let's see if I can find another bit. Same width. Yep. That one's tried a casing this one that I did earlier, if you can see that. I don't know whether to show you that or not. Let me just cut that first to 9.5 centimetres. Hopefully that's the same, because I did this on my other trimmer. Yeah, that's pretty good. I wasn't that happy with the red one. I thought that was out of last year's. Oh, I don't know if it was last year's. It's out of some old paper. It was just playing around, but I like the idea of this that I had. And I used a thicker piece, so we'll see if we like this or not. Stamp, see, when I don't test the stamp out, it does that on me. It shouldn't, because it's not wet or anything. Anyway, might be able to just flip it over and do it. That's better. Much more better. Oh, and I can use the freezer ribbon, can't I? I don't know what ribbon I had. I've got tons. I like what I did with the red. I don't know why that's like I don't seem to have as much room. Anyway, if this doesn't look any good, we can just do a faux bow. It'll be fine. Well, it is a faux bow. What am I talking about? What I meant was I can just tie a sort of a little knotty thing. Now I need my fantastic tweezers. Don't know what I'd do without these babies. Tie myself a knot. Let him go. See if we're going to like that. Yep, I do. Snip him off. Just something a little bit different. I wanted to add ribbon, wasn't sure where to add it, so I just thought, let's just do this. See what it looks like. Put it out the road. And we'll stick that on there with some dimensionals. Gotta put some glue on. Oh, which side was the right side? Have I used the wrong one? Have I? Yeah, I think I have. Darn, am I going to be able to get that through there? Can I turn it around? I have to take it off and try and get it through. Should be able to. That's what happens when you flip it over, isn't it? Forget which side you're using. Can I get you through there? I'm making a long process out of this, aren't I? I'm just gonna... Don't do what I did. Maybe if I do it, it's going to give me rabbit ears. Oh, come on. those tweezers work really well. What I'm trying to do, you didn't see that. I didn't realise you didn't see that. I took it off and I'm trying to put it back on because I had it to the side that I didn't like the stamping on. Now I'm trying to get it back on here. Get rid of my dog ears. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. So I can't shift it now, so I'm going to put some glue on there and then a dimensional. Because if I just put a dimensional on there, it will come off because it's sitting on the ribbon. So if I kind of have it half on and half off. Got it off there. Doesn't really matter which way I have this, I don't think. Just have it up a little bit. Actually probably should line it up, which I pretty much have on this line here so that I know that it's straight-ish. It's a little bit wide, so we can just trim that off. Where's my trusty scissors? Right. Where did you come from? In there. Now, we can just... I left a wide border because I thought that looked better. Now I don't know, is that straight? Is it my eyes or is it crooked? It shouldn't be crooked because I lined it up. No, it's just my eyes. Just my silly eyes. I didn't pop the other one up because that was on DSP and it was a bit unstable, sort of. That's why, one of the other reasons why I decided not to use it. It's sort of a bit flimsy, I think is the right word. With the paste on it. Wasn't quite strong enough to hold the paste. That's why I stuck it down with the wet glue. That's a corner bit. Go on a corner, on a corner. About the road. Get the backings off. Oh, come on. Dimensional overload again, making sure it won't come off, aren't I? Make sure it's up the right way. And this is thick white cardstock. I don't think we need to use too much cardstock when we're doing Christmas cards because, you know, some people just throw them out. Perish the thought. And then we need something. What do you reckon? Do we need a contrast? Or do we need the same colour? What about those pearls? There's my rhinestones. I could use these. What are these? Let's see what they look like. Oh, I like them. they pick up the purple. Look at that. So pretty, gorgeous. Perfect for this card. Okay, and we've done the envelope before. We did the inside just with our sponging. So how quick and easy are they? Still not sure whether that's exactly straight, but it should be. I worry too much. Okay, thanks everyone for signing up for the class.